It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Brewgooder, and this is their Dripp Guava fruit beer, 4% ABV. I just reviewed the passion fruit beer, and I thought that was rather good. Went into the review dreading it a little bit. Whenever I see passion fruit, mango, guava on a can of beer, I'm generally kind of steering clear of it, generally putting it back on the shelf. It's not my sort of beer. My sort of beer is maybe something a little bit more like this, a double IPA or IPA, pale ales, good lagers. But I was pleasantly surprised by the Brewgooder Dripp, the passion fruit version. It was more beer, more grain, more wafer malt, and then it was a little touch of lemon, lime, and a bit of passion fruit. I thought it was a really, really refreshing drop. So let's check out their guava then. It's that same 4% ABV, so they've made a base beer at 4% ABV, and they've added one batch of it was passion fruit, another batch of it was guava. That's what they've done there. 440 milliliter can. The can cost me between £2.50 and £3. You can buy it on a 4 for 3 deal in Tesco. So these beers are generally exclusive to Tesco's. We got a 1 finger white head. Good levels of carbonation on this one. Actually, the carbonation levels are better on this one than the passion fruit version of the beer. It's that same light look to the beer. There's a little bit of suspension in the glass, but it's very minute. It's very difficult to see actually, but there's a little bit of the tiniest amount of sediment floating around in the glass. I'm not sure if you can see it. Ever so slight. Let's get the aroma on this beer then. Yeah, quite similar to the passion fruit version of the beer. You're getting grain first. You're picking up quite a lot of wafer sort of grains coming through. And for me, that's such a positive thing. It's such a positive thing to be able to talk about the beer first, rather than me complaining about passion fruit and mango and guava. There is a little bit of guava in there. I've never bought a guava fruit in my life. I've had plenty of beer with guava in, but never bought the fruit. A little sweetness there. Smells good though. Let's dive in. Cheers everybody. Ooh. It's a little different, this one. I'm gonna say straight away. Although this is different. You do get that grain. That grain is a really positive thing, but I just feel, and I can't believe I'm saying this, that the passion fruit version of the beer is a better beer. The Dripp passion fruit is a better beer. There's a little bit of, maybe there's some sweetness added to this beer. This one's a little overly sweet. And then you get this kind of like astringent bitterness on the back end. It starts off nicely carbonated, but then you're picking up some of that malt, but then you're picking up quite sweet actually. It's quite dessert-like. I wasn't pulling this face with the passion fruit version. I'm really enjoying that. Really enjoying the passion fruit version of the beer. This, no. This is a shame. Maybe they need to tweak this. Maybe they could dial back a little bit on the sweetness of the beer. Maybe they can look at the passion fruit version of the beer. Maybe guavas. Maybe the syrups that they've used in the guava for the guava taste is producing a little bit more sweetness than the passion fruit. But maybe they can have a look at it. Look at how well built that passion fruit beer was with that lovely grain, that lovely kind of wafer biscuit flavour, and then just a pinch, just a touch of lemon, lime and passion fruit. This is one of those slightly overbearing, treacly sweets. Yeah, it's not great. Too sweet, too astringent on the back end. Still refreshing. Still a refreshing brew. I think always the thing is, if you're paying £2.50, £3 a can for a beer, and it's not great, and it's 4% ABV, in the same aisle in Tesco, that same aisle in Tesco, you could be buying a bottle of Krombacher, you could be buying a bottle of Warsteiner for relatively the same price. And with that beer, it's so much cleaner. You're not having these astringent flavours, you're not having these astringent tastes. It's pure beer. It's malt, hops, yeast and water. It's really good quality German beer. So I mean, it's some of these fruit beers are not for me. You may love them. So make your own mind up. That would be my answer to you guys. Make your own mind up on this. I'm just giving you a little guide here. Brewing good vibes since 2016. We've been brewing to make good things happen in the world with every sip. Projecting community projects through the Brewgooder Foundation. A light and refreshing beer dripping in guava. It certainly is dripping in guava. Dripping a little bit too much in my mind. This should really be beer first. Ingredients are water, barley, hops and yeast. I suspect that's not all of the ingredients. I suspect that if you're going to put the ingredients on the can, put them all in. Don't just put some of them in. They're based in Glasgow. Check it out. £2.50, £3 a can on a club card deal. 4 for 3. 4 cans for 3, 3 cans for 4, whatever you want to kind of wear. 4 for 3, isn't it? Not for me, this one. 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.